Hi, what do you know about building relationships? I can tell you one thing I know about building relationships. They're hard, at least they can be. But I'm here to tell you that building relationships or doing the hard thing has major benefits for us if we're willing to do the work. Pepper D. Basham, he said this: building relationships is a first stop to making a difference. And there's another statement that I really appreciate. It says, every relationship you have is a reflection of your relationship with yourself. And this is true. The way we treat other people demonstrate on how we really feel about ourselves. One thing we know is we weren't designed to go through life by ourselves. We were designed to be around other people. I know sometimes it's hard. You have some people that just say, I'd rather be by myself than with anybody else. Well, that's okay. There's times for that. But we really were designed to rub shoulders with each other, to spend time getting to know each other. The problem is that every relationship that we have with every man, woman, and child, it's different because of the perspective that that person has, or that history that they have that they relate back to. So because of that, it makes good relationships hard. I want to give you an example. My wife and I, we're newlyweds. We've only been married for just under 47 years. But when we first got married back in the 70s, yes, and there was cars back then, believe it or not, we got married and we came from entirely different families, entirely different backgrounds. Her family was very conservative and quiet, and they'd sit there and they'd have a conversation that would be nice and quiet and stuff. And if they got mad, they gave each other the silent treatment. Where my family was nuclear. And what I mean by that is somebody'd say something that somebody else didn't like, and it would go nuclear, and then it'd be over. Where my wife, they'd give each other the silent treatment, and they would stay mad at each other for weeks. And I just wasn't used to that. And she wasn't used to my way of doing things either. So we got married, and lo and behold, she has an issue with me. I did something wrong. There's no doubt about it. I'm a guy. I'm just like Red Green and his program. He says, I'm a man and I can change if I have to, I guess. Well, that was me. And I did something dumb probably, and I can't even remember what it was, and she don't remember what it was. But she got upset with me and she started giving me the silent treatment. Now, being who I was, with my family background, I thought everything was great because nobody's complaining. Nobody blew up. After a few weeks, she contacted me she came to me and she said, don't you know I'm mad at you? I said, nope, nope, not at all. And she says, well, I've been giving you the silent treatment. I said, baby, if you're mad at me, you need to tell me you're mad at me. Otherwise, I'm dumber than a doornail and I won't know. So you got to tell me. But we got through it. And like I said, after 47 years, I think we kind of almost worked out things where we can communicate halfway decently. And the whole thing about that is I didn't realize she was mad, and she didn't know how to communicate to me that she was mad. And like I said, we've worked that out. But if you look at it, our pasts and our differences that we had, our histories that we had, needed to come together. We needed to match the two together so we could communicate in a way we understood. And like I said, it's been almost 47 years and she hasn't left me yet, so I must be doing something right now. But this is something that's true no matter where you are, no matter what you do for a living. We have relationships with other people. And that's a good thing. And if you want to know the key to having a good relationship, I'm going to go to Proverbs 18:25, and it says this: a man who has friends must show himself to be friendly. But there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. But it's that that first part, if you want friends, be friendly. Treat people like you want to be treated. Be a blessing to other people, and no, believe it or not, sooner or later they're going to be a blessing to you. To be in a relationship, to be in a committed, healthy relationship takes two things: time and effort. You need both, and a lot of patience, just like they need patience for you. So, having a healthy relationship, it improves your life tremendously. You'll have people to hang around, things to do. I mean, there's so much. You could go on trips together. You could even help each other do things, do things around the house or on their property if it's other people and they help you on your property. There's a lot of reasons to build that friendship. We need to spend that time with one another to enjoy each other's presence. I can't think of anything that I like to do better than to sit down with a good friend and have a cup of coffee. Now, how do we improve the friendships that we have? This is a question we should be asking ourselves. How can I improve my relationships with the people that I already have in my life? It's a question we should be asking ourselves on a regular basis, because every relationship can be improved upon. And the second question to ask ourselves is, how can I build a new relationship between people I've just gotten to know, or maybe people I meet in the future? How can I build that relationship? Again, I take you back to Proverbs. If you want to have friends, show yourself friendly. That's the key. That's the key. You can't be a curmudgeon and expect people to like you. You've got to give them a reason. You need to earn their respect and their friendship just like they earn yours. And again, it's hard sometimes. But doing a hard thing brings great benefit once we get them accomplished. So this is Russell from Life Worth Living. I want to thank you for taking your time with me here. And I'd ask you that if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. If not, that's okay too. Leave a comment if you have one. If you want to share something dealing with relationships, or you have a question. If I don't have the answer, somebody who reads the comments may. But I invite you to do so, to leave comments. And I just say God bless you, and may you have a great life with lots of good relationships.